Hello Transformer fans, this is your host, the Monkey King himself, here to bring you another Transformers review, and today we're looking at Transformers Generations Cybertronian Soundwave. For those of you who don't know, I have been looking for him since he came out, and for a while I was never able to find him, was not able to find him at Walmart, Target, Toys R Us. Only place I could find was online, and he was running $40 online. So I said, forget it. Well, luckily, I went to Toys R Us today, and I found him. And I'm so happy, because this now means that my Cybertronian collection is complete until they decide to release any more. But let's review this. Here you have Soundwave, which is he has a very menacing looking vehicle mode, especially with the I guess you could say cow catcher in the front. He's got the little Decepticon symbol right there, and he has his guns and his little shoulder cannon in here, kind of like batteries, like he would with his stereo mode. Which I was also kind of disappointed that they didn't really have a stereo mode. I know there's stereo modes online, but I don't know, they all look kind of goofy to me. But if you were going to do the stereo mode, basically, if I can get this right, that's basically his stereo mode, which again looks a little goofy. And while we're at it, since he's already half transformed, all you gotta do is just move his legs down, rotate the feet around, and kind of move them upward, or peg them into place. And here you have the standing Cybertronian Soundwave, looking a little goofy. Then all I gotta do is just move his wheels back here, which I kinda wish they had maybe made like a peg or something for them to stay in place, because otherwise they just kind of hang there. Then what you want to do is unpeg his arms, rotate these to the side, then pop his little fingers out through his hands. Oh yeah, you also want to make sure that his waist is plugged in. And here you have Cybertronian Soundwave, and you can still access his little chest compartment. You can just pull these things out, close it back up, and mount his little shoulder cannon in here. And then all you do is just pull out his little cannon. And here you have Cybertronian Soundwave. It's a very nice vehicle mode, he's got a very nice vehicle mode, very nice robot mode. I can't really complain about this guy. He is probably, next to Cliff Jumper, probably one of my more favorite of the Cybertronian collection. Not to mention, with a lot of the other Transformers, he still maintains that whole keeping things a secret. Well, what I mean by a secret is, like, with most Transformers, you can't really store weapons in a lot of places, and so being able to store your weapons is a very big bonus in my book. Although his hands could be a little better, Although probably if you want, I'm just going to go ahead and take that out real quick. But articulation, arms can rotate all the way, just like this. His wrists even have articulation, which is pretty good. There is a light piping. He has a purple light pipe in the back of his head, but his face, or his eyes, are basically redded out, or painted over, which seem to take away from the figure. Sometimes I kind of wish that they wouldn't just, I mean, if they're going to paint over it, don't do the light piping, because then that just kind of takes away from the figure itself. I'm going to go ahead and put Soundwave in a pose. Might want to just go ahead and move these down too, just so you can stand a little better. And we're going to bring out the rest of the Cybertronian collection. Here you have Cybertronian Megatron. Here you have Cybertronian Optimus Prime. Cybertronian Bumblebee. And Cybertronian Cliff Jumper. All in all, I'd give Soundwave a 5 out of 5. Much like Cliff Jumper, he has great articulation, an all-around great figure, very fluid articulation, and some surprise articulation as well. Well, Transformer fans, that ends this review. So until then, review on.